Hello. I am going to try and mess with this sound thing again. It's just random nature sounds in the background, but the key is it has a timer with intervals on it. So if I can get it to actually work, that would be excellent. All right. I kind of won't know until it actually goes, and then I hear it or I don't hear it. But welcome. This is Trey, Broken Path Shaman, here to meditate with you again today. I guess every day, so I shouldn't say again. Just hey, if I'm on it, then there will be a recorded meditation, and if I'm not on it, then probably needed some downtime. Gonna post this on Twitter just to kind of get that out there for any folks that want to join. So my goal is just to share space with you. So if you're into meditating, then let's do it. If you're not into meditating, you can put it on the background as a screensaver. Just kidding. I don't think you want me as a screensaver. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, and I'll try and answer them at the end. Is kind of the goal. Try and go for about 20 to 30 minutes meditating. And I had a little catchy phrase that I can't seem to remember. But I'm here to share space with you and help welcome and awaken the divine in you. So there we go. I'm here to share space with you and help awaken the divine in you. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this thing. Let's see if it'll work. Should have some nature sounds. I already got nature sounds. Windows are open, but technology. All right. Thanks for joining. Namaste. So I kind of start off in a prayer position, and I like to put work into my inhale, relax on my exhale. Oh, I was thinking today, every time a tree grows, that's from a shaman's love. Some kind of translation of that thought was kind of poetic. Trees being generated from our meditation. And let things come up. I get belches from time to time. I usually start in prayer position, and my feet weren't having it. Again, I've already been in prayer position for a while, typing on the computer before I started this. So I think it's just a cumulative effect. But listen to your body. This is no kind of race. This isn't water, it's coffee. But this isn't a race. The journey is only part of the experience. I mean, the destination is only part of the experience. The journey is another part. I just went to a cross-leg position and just really finding my breath. It all begins with the breath. And it ends with the breath. The yang and the yin, yin. Just reminders of the everyday. I once heard the legs described as the animal part of our body. I thought that was a very interesting perspective. And now I just sit and ponder about how the root chakra starts at the hip, roughly, general vicinity, which is the top of our legs, which is kind of the start of our bottom of our body. So I wonder, with the root being kind of at the base, if that connects with it being in control of the animal side, which some would argue that sex and virility come from that animal side. So it's just an interesting thought. I like to exercise my brain with random thoughts, kind of just poke around in them, poke around at them, hold them, let them go, become them, oppose them. Just little thought exercises. It's interesting because I know people where thoughts are a lot more fixed than that, and they are not into thought exercises, that's for sure. I didn't realize what I was doing was so different, but it's nice to kind of feel all the sides, or more sides to an argument or an idea. Your own or somebody else's. Really into lengthening that spine. With each breath, just kind of imagining at the top of the spine. I did not hear the timer, so I'll have to play with that some more. But I'm gonna go ahead and go into kind of what I consider the second part of my meditation, or position, pose. of the meditation. You do you. But for those following along, I usually sit in kind of a butterfly position. I'm having a few issues today with my lower back, but I sit with my bottoms of my feet together, and then I usually kind of hold on to my feet and almost be like a bind, with the idea being that I'm relaxing everything, so that it all shoulders relax towards the ground, chest kind of comes out a bit. I guess that's not too relaxed, but when it's filled, just kind of comes out. And then the legs down, that's just kind of like a, and then the spine just lengthened. So that's the goal I'm going for. Sometimes I hit it, sometimes I don't. But point being, I'm usually sitting kind of like that, just so you see. All right. Whew, whew. Angry muscles today. So angry. That spine is just not settled today. It's really the hip. And it's interesting because I just think of it more of a psychic sorry, I can't even say it, a psychic injury, an emotional injury that has just manifested itself as this whew, horrible lifelong pain, you know. Those things that we take on as children can definitely manifest themselves later. So this is mine, but getting to a good place with it. Part of my shamanic journey has been dealing with that injury. I believe the shamanic journey is really through the body. We get our insights by traveling the emotions that our bodies undergo, or that our minds undergo as our bodies undergo changes. So, shamanic journey isn't necessarily this thing that you're just walking through space, tripping on shrooms, or whatever the new thing is. A new old thing, rediscovered thing is. It's really the journey our body takes as we try to achieve. Oh, tonight should be a full moon. Nice building energy. Mm-mm-mm. I like to remind everybody that we have some really, really brave muscles at the sides of our lips. It's just at the crease. And I want you to just stretch those muscles to the sky. Just take those corners of your mouth and really exercise that courageous muscle that we have. I like to thank Yoga with Adrian for pointing that out so long ago. But it's a good reminder. Not all muscles just lift the body. Not all muscles just lift swords. Some muscles lift our soul. also not trying to hold my breath. So I take an inhale, but an inhale is really only to achieve the top of the breath, the maximum extent, and then the rest is just letting go, releasing that breath. And then starting the cycle all over again. Nice. Oh, happy baby would be so hard right now. But my body is saying, oh, Trey, go ahead and just kind of release that tension you're holding. Oh, oh, yes. Oh, yeah. All right. Meditation is about coming to your space with intent. My meditation is definitely whatever I feel it to be. So sometimes there's music, sometimes there's not. There's always nature when there can be. Try and open the window. It's the lightest sound ever for that timer. All right, so the last part of the meditation I like to do standing and really rooted, grounded. So up in the air. Camera's not that great, so you probably won't see all of me. That's just how it happens. Eventually, I'm working on budgets and trying to bring in some money to pay for all these things, but it just comes in time. So eventually there will be a full studio. Again, be gentle with your body, transitioning to different poses. Well, I have to say I amaze myself. I could barely get out of bed this morning. Uh, don't have to take my word for it, but it yeah, just amazes me how meditation wasn't the only thing that got my back in shape. Did a lot of stretching and everything this morning, just working it out. But um, I didn't think I'd be able to do any of the meditation, and now just went through all of it. So, not to say jump into this if your back doesn't feel right. I'm just saying bringing intent to a space has so much amazing possibility. So, keep that in mind next time you're kind of thinking, oh, I can't do this. Do it 10x it, or I'll say 10 divide it because I'm here in the Bay, San Francisco Bay, and everybody's like 10x, 10x. I'm gonna say 10 divide, 10 divide. If you can't do 30 minutes, do 3 minutes. Divide that. Find a way to make it happen. Because I tell you, meditation, um, I'm just heading on this path of a Reiki practitioner, but meditation is definitely awesome. So, all right, love you. Have to say namaste. Really appreciate you being here in the space, and go enjoy your day. Remember, it's a full moon. Do something to celebrate that.